To the viewers of the YouTube channel Depth of Quran, greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we shall recite from ayat 164 to ayat 182 of Surah Al-Baqara of the Holy Quran. This is episode number 14. We shall first recite the Holy Darood and then begin recitation from the Holy Quran. It will be followed by translation in English. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin kama barakta ala Ibrahim وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار والفلك التي تجري في البحر بما ينفع الناس وما أنزل الله من السماء من ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها وبث فيها من كل دابة وتصريف الرياح والسحاب المسخر بين السماء والأرض لآيات لقوم يعقلون. ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا يحبونهم كحب الله والذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله ولو يرى الذين ظلموا إذ يرون العذاب أن القوة لله جميعا وأن الله شديد العذاب. إذ تبرأ الذين اتبعوا من الذين اتبعوا ورأوا العذاب وتقطعت بهم الأسباب. وقال الذين اتبعوا لو أن لنا كرة فنتبرأ منهم كما تبرأوا منا كذلك يريهم الله أعمالهم حسرات عليهم وما هم بخارجين من النار. يا أيها الناس كلوا مما في الأرض حلالا طيبا ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين. إنما يأمركم بالسوء والفحشاء وأن تقولوا على الله ما لا تعلمون. وإذا قيل لهم اتبعوا ما أنزل الله قالوا بل نتبع ما ألفينا عليه آباءنا أولو كان آباؤهم لا يعقلون شيئا ولا يهتدون. ومثل الذين كفروا كمثل الذي ينعق بما لا يسمع إلا دعاء ونداء صم بكم عمي فهم لا يعقلون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون. إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل به لغير الله فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فلا إثم عليه إن الله غفور رحيم إن الذين يكتمون ما أنزل الله من الكتاب ويشترون به ثمنا قليلا أولئك ما يأكلون في بطونهم إلا النار ولا يكلمهم الله يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى والعذاب بالمغفرة فما أصبرهم على النار ذلك بأن الله نزل الكتاب بالحق وإن الذين اختلفوا في الكتاب لفي شقاق بعيد ليس البر أن تولوا وجهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حبه ذوي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل والسائلين وفي الرقاب وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة والموفون بعهدهم إذا عاهدوا والصابرين في البأساء والضراء وحين البأس أولئك الذين صدقوا وأولئك هم المتقون يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم القصاص في القتلى الحر بالحر والعبد بالعبد والأنثى بالأنثى فمن أوفي له من أخيه شيء فاتباع بالمعروف وأداء إليه بإحسان ذلك تخفيف من ربكم ورحمة فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم ولكم في القصاص حياة يا أولي الألباب لعلكم تتقون كتب عليكم إذا حضر أحدكم الموت إن ترك خيرا الوصية للوالدين والأقربين بالمعروف حقا على المتقين فمن بدله بعد ما سمعه فإنما اسمه على الذين يبدلونه إن الله سميع عليم فمن خاف من موص جنفا أو إثما فأصلح بينهم فلا إثم عليه إن الله غفور رحيم صدق الله المولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم. 164. Verily, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and in the alternation of night and day, and the ships which sail through the sea with that which is of use to mankind, and the water or rain which Allah sends down from the sky and makes the earth alive therewith after its death, and the moving or living creatures of all kinds that He has scattered therein, and in the veering of winds and clouds which are held between the sky and the earth, are indeed ayat, proofs, evidence, signs, etc. for people of understanding. 165. And of mankind are some who take for worship others besides Allah as rivals to Allah. They love them as they love Allah. But those who believe love Allah more than anything else. If only those who do wrong could see, when they will see the torment, that all power belongs to Allah and that Allah is severe in punishment. When those who were followed disowned, that is, declared themselves innocent of those who followed them, and they see the torment, then all their relations will be cut off from them. 167. And those who followed will say, if only we had one more chance to return to the worldly life, we would disown, that is, declare ourselves as innocent from them, as they have disowned or declared themselves as innocent from us. Thus, Allah will show them their deeds as regrets for them, and they will never get out of the fire. 168. O mankind, eat of that which is lawful and good on earth, and follow not the footsteps of shaitan. Verily, he is to you an open enemy. He, that is the shaitan, commands you only what is evil and fahsha, and that you should say against Allah what you know not. 170. When it is said to them, follow what Allah has sent down, they say, nay, we shall follow what we found our fathers following. Would they do that? Even though their fathers did not understand anything, nor were they guided. 171. And the examples of those who disbelieve is that of him who shouts to those flock of sheep that hears nothing but calls and cries. They are deaf, dumb, and blind, so they do not understand. 172. O you who believe in the oneness of Allah, that is Islamic monotheism, eat of the lawful things that we have provided you with, and be grateful to Allah, if it is indeed He whom you worship. He has forbidden you only the maita, that is the dead animals, and blood, and the flesh of swine, and that which is slaughtered as a sacrifice for others than Allah, or has been slaughtered for idols on which Allah's name has not been mentioned while slaughtering. But if one is forced by necessity without willful disobedience nor transgressing due limits, then there is no sin on him. Truly, Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. 174. Verily, those who conceal what Allah has sent down of the book and purchase a small gain therewith of worldly things, they eat into their bellies nothing but fire. Allah will not speak to them on the day of resurrection, nor purify them, and theirs will be a painful torment. 175. Those are they who have purchased error at the price of guidance, and torment at the price of forgiveness. So, how bold they are for evil deeds which will push them to the fire. 176. That is because Allah has sent down the book, that is the Quran, in truth. And verily, those who disputed as regards the book are far away in opposition. 177. It is not al-bir, that is piety, righteousness, and each and every act of obedience to Allah, etc., that you turn your faces towards east or west in prayers. But al-bir is the quality of the one who believes in Allah, the last day, the angels, the book, the prophets, and gives his wealth in spite of love for it to the kinsfolk, to the orphans, and to al-masakeen, that is the poor, and to the wayfarer, and to those who ask, and to set slaves free, performs as-salat, that is iqamat as-salat, and gives zakat, and who fulfill their covenant when they make it, and who are patient in extreme poverty and ailment, that is disease, and at the time of fighting during the battles. Such are the people of the truth, and they are al-muttaqoon, that is the pious. O you who believe, al-qisas, that is the law of equality in punishment, is prescribed for you in case of murder. The free for the free, the slave for the slave, and the female for the female. But if the killer is forgiven by the brother or the relatives, etc., of the killed against blood money, then adhering to it with fairness and payment of the blood money to the heir should be made in fairness. This is an alleviation and a mercy from your Lord. So, after this, whoever transgresses the limits, that is, kills the killer after taking the blood money, he shall have a painful torment. 179. And there is a saving of life for you in al-qisas. Al-qisas is the law of equality in punishment. O men of understanding, that you may become al-muttaqoon. 180. It is prescribed for you when death when death approaches any of you, if he leaves wealth, that he makes a bequest to parents and next of kin, according to reasonable manners. This is a duty upon al-muttaqoon, the pious. Then, whoever changes the bequest after hearing it, the sin shall be on those who make the change. Truly, Allah is all hearer, all knower. Inna Allah Samiyyun Alim. 182. But he who fears from a testator some unjust act or wrongdoing, and thereupon he makes peace between the parties concerned, there shall be no sin on him. Certainly, Allah is often forgiving and most merciful. Inna Allah Ghafurur Rahim. This much for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.